Michael Reagan, since you have had an inside view of some of these decisions in the past, I'm interested in your take on the selection of Judge Gorsuch tonight.
I think it's a great decision that, in fact, Donald Trump made, and I think that's one of the reasons I voted for Donald Trump was because of his Supreme Court nominees. I certainly didn't want Hillary Clinton's nominees to be going through the Supreme Court and telling us what we're going to be able to do and not do over the next 20, 30, or 40 years. So I think it's a great choice that he made in this gentleman from Colorado. And so I'm happy. I'm sure all conservatives are happy right now. Now the battle is going to begin. And it's going to begin in the Senate of the United States, or even before it even gets to the Senate of the United States. You're going to hear the naysayers from the Democrat side say everything known to mankind about this man. He'll be a bigot. He'll be a misogynist. He'll be, anti-black. He'll be anti-Hispanic. He'll be anti-Muslim by the time he sits down for his first interview with a member of Congress. And that's really where politics has gone. And that's what's really sad about politics today.
Let me follow up on that, Michael, because I see a theme that might develop from his resume and from his last name. As was mentioned earlier, his mother, Ann Gorsuch, ran the EPA for a time during your dad's administration. There were all sorts of accusations made against Ann Burford Gorsuch. I believe Neil at the time was all of 15 years of age when his mom faced that controversy. And while it may not have played a part in his Senate confirmation for the 10th Circuit, given the fact that the Democrats have put everybody on notice that they're going to throw a temper tantrum, they will probably try to raise what, I hate to bring it up, but it's true, what they will call, quote, the sins of the mother, to go with everything else they will pull out. It's not fair. It shouldn't pertain, but you and I know that Schumer and that gang are going to look under every rock and try to find every association. Thinking back to Ann Gorsuch and her stormy tenure at the EPA, what do you recall of Ann as an administrator and your dad's selection there at the Environmental Protection Agency?
To be honest, I don't really recall that much about her because there were so many other things that were in fact going on in my father's administration way back when. And some things just get lost in the parade of other issues that were going through. But you're right. What happens in these hearings, he should not be painted at all with what went on with his mother as she served in the EPA and what have you. But that's not going to stop Schumer and the boys from getting out their towels and crying in concert that this is going to be the worst thing ever known to mankind to come to the Supreme Court of our land. But it's a great choice to replace Antonin Scalia, who was he was a friend and just a phenomenally wonderful human being and judge.